All right, we are going to look at architectural plans. This is going to be a quick video because you're going to do, we're going to go into details when we do the OJT. So I'm just going to do probably 15 minutes worth of review with you. I'm going to share this. And here we go. All right, so this is, we pulled that spec and this project off the internet. Downloaded it for this project real quick. This is the general information sheet that we talked about in the other plans. More general information, more general information. This one's interesting because it has all the details on how to build ADA compliant stuff. It's got some really neat graphics. So I like it. It's a good one. This is the project, historical building. This is the basement. This is basement demolition plan. And you'll see the demolition notes up here, demolition notes down here. This is a grid system, so where this is grid line 1A, okay? So A1 is typically how I do it, but usually the A is over on this side, but whatever, it doesn't matter as long as you say grid 1A or A1, that's fine, as long as we can find it. So that's the face. One is the face of this interior wall, and A is the face of this interior wall. You can see the line has a little dash through there, so it's thicker, where this wall actually steps in. So A is going to be, 1A is this corner right there. All right, so you get the idea. This is 2B right here. And B is aligned. Typically, they align it with something that makes sense or with the original drawing. So this is, B is aligned with the outside face of that wall. 5 is aligned with the corner here. And this wall is bumped out a little bit, but it's aligned with the corner. And then C doesn't seem like it matches anything. So you just have to go with C. So in the original drawings, they would have numbers between them. So we'll see that in the other plan, in the actual construction plan. But here they're gonna, anything dotted goes away. So you're gonna calculate how much that is, and it goes away. And you're gonna talk with your demolition sub, or this is more likely such small demo job. It'll be in-house, done in-house with your carpenter crew, the guys that are gonna build it back for you. This says number 9, so the doors number 9. Are they pulling the doors out? I bet you they are. Existing doors to remain and be protected. Nope. So protect these doors. That's important to note. All right. I guess if they would have been coming out, they would have dashed them. I didn't pay attention to that real quick. All right, so that's demo plan. Then you have the basement construction plan. This is what you're going to build back. And they have all the dimensions right here. 3'8". Here's A, B, and C again. Interesting how they've got that set up, where they didn't put any dimensions between them. So you're going to have to find where it's offset. So here, this is offset south of A, 5'7". That's where you're going to put the new wall, and it's going to be aligned to the face. So the face of this wall to that's constructible stuff. You don't have to worry about that too much. We do need square footages of flooring, things like that. So I'm going to show you all of that stuff as we go, but don't need to know about it right now. We do need to understand what this looks like. This is a section. So this is your neck. This is your head. That's your nose. Your nose is pointing the way you're looking. Okay. And your neck comes all the way down to the spot where it stops at your shoulder or whatever. So we are looking at this wall right here. We're going to see the cut of this wall. We're going to see the cut of this wall, and we're going to see the ramp. At least that's the idea. They might have extended it up far enough so that they can make this bug look right. So we might only see this wall. We won't see the ramp. We'll see. But essentially, that's what's happening. We're looking this way. So, and to find this cut, it is detail 1 on A402. So this drawing is A201. Let's go to detail 1, 402. Detail 1, 402. Okay, so there's that little bit of ramp that we we're talking about. They did show the ramp. The wall's cut there. There's a gap, air gap between the two, or probably insulation, rigid insulation, I'm presuming. That's the storage room, that's the door, that's the art room, operable partition, another room, etc. Okay, so let's go back to 2, where we were at. All right, so here's your shoulder. That's why I didn't quite catch it. They made a gap between the head and shoulders. So, like I was saying, this is your head looking that way. This is your neck going all the way down to your shoulders, which is down here. That's where your neck ends. That's where the shoulder is. That's all shown in your drawing, in your section. Okay. Looking the other way, it'd be 1 on 401. Looking the other way, full cut of the building. We'll go over it. And then you have more of these. Okay. You get the idea. So right here, you're going to see this diamond. It essentially is the same type of thing. This is your head. If you're looking this way, you're looking towards the 7. Detail 7 on drawing A700 is this wall. A700 detail 8 is this wall, etc. Got it? Think you do. There's other things. So they've got numbers here. Those might be, those are probably going to be cabinet numbers is my guess. We'll have to take a look at that. I'm not exactly sure until we see the detail. So all sorts of stuff here, all sorts of information. Wall type 6, wall type 5, that's WT, okay. Wall type 1. So we're going to go to the wall type page and we're going to see that. This is looking up at the ceiling. So you're laying down on your back, looking up at the ceiling, or actually the mirror is laying on the ground. You're looking down at the mirror to see the layout of the ceiling. That's technically correct. Nice thing is they put square footages down to help you out. So ceiling is that square footage. This is the square footage of this ceiling. So you got paint behind this. Then each of these is a acoustical panel to reduce the amount of noise and reverberation while people are doing their thing. And it's an acoustical treatment. These are L6s. That's light fixture number 6, light fixture number 3, etc. These are hallways, can light L3, and it's going down the center of the hallway, so it's equal, right? Yeah, so that's the type of information. It's a nice little job. This is the basement MEP plan. MEP means mechanical, electrical, plumbing. Usually they have independent plans, but it's such a small job, they put it all on one. And so the MEP is plumbing fixture 11 is the sink, plumbing fixture 12 is the spigot, the faucet. 14 is something, I don't know what 14 is, that's a plumbing no, what is 14? 14 should be over here. Provide one power for the TV on the wall, centered over the sink. Okay, and so you'll follow these call outs. These are number 10s, and you go look at it in the numbered section. Okay, pretty straightforward. And when we do the hands-on stuff, the OJT, I'm going to show you how to use Bluebeam to get your square footages and break down your bid with that. These are all the outside elevations. We're not doing any work on the outside, but we should know what it looks like because we're going to have to bring materials in and out. And we want to make sure everything is nice and clean. All right, so here's just showing you VIF, verify in field. Not too much to worry about on that for estimating. You get to look at more stuff. All right, then we come down to the finish schedule by room. So this tells you the room number, the room name, what type of base. Base is what goes on top of the carpet or the flooring on the walls around the entire room. Okay, that's how you trim it up. PT's paint type. FRP is plastic coating on the wall. It's called fiber reinforced plastic. And this is fiber reinforced plastic type 1. Painting schemes on the east wall, north wall, south wall, etc. on the ceiling. Casework 1. Come down here, this goes into more detail. So paint level, PT1 is paint type or paint Sherwin-Williams, model Sherwin-Williams 7005. Eggshell is the sheen that you want, and etc. So this gives you all the finish information you need. This gives you the lighting information you need. Very often you just find this in the specifications, but they've got it here. It looks nice and easy. There will be additional details in the specifications, so you got to cross-reference. This is the plumbing fixtures, so you can get all that. It tells you exactly which sinks they want and all that nonsense. So you get all the information right there. We'll figure it out. Here's your detail page that talks about FRP. So there's FRP1 right there. That's plastic glued to the wall. And they wanted 5'6". So these are 8-foot sheets cut. So you're going to have a lot of waste. And you're going to have trim that goes on top of each of it. And anywhere where there's a elevation or change in shape of the wall. It's all in the bathroom, so it's not that bad. And these are the cabinets. All right, so those be ordered. They will describe them in much detail in the specifications and in the shop. Page 800 is very typically your wall types. So you go in here, you take a look at it. You will evaluate how much this wall costs to build. You'll put that number there, and it'll be price per lineal foot. So you'll take 1 foot wide or 1 foot long section of this wide wall, add a stud in there to match the configuration. We'll go over all this stuff, and that's how you'll build it. Window schedule, essentially what windows get ordered, where it goes. Some window notes to talk about the type of windows, safety glazing, etc. All your door types. When you talk with your door supplier and your hardware supplier, you provide them with this. This sheet talks about elevations, talks about the acoustical ceilings and how they want it built for the clouds. So that's all good. There's some more details, especially details, including placement of signs, other fixtures like the cabinets and any oddball stuff. All right. So that's all there. Some cabinet details and how they want you to mount it. And that is the end of that. So we're going to go over it more when we do OJT. You're gonna learn how to do this whole project. So I appreciate your attention and we will talk again.